Welcome to this combat mission, Battle for Normandy. Gameplay, video and basic commands. I've chosen here a quick battle. The computer's given me random units, and the same for the enemy. I've chosen a small map because I want to try and make this as quick as possible so the video isn't too long. I'm not going to go too deeply into the commands. It's just to give you an idea of the gameplay and the basics of it if you're a little overwhelmed or not sure. Maybe if you've played the demo you don't know what to do. I'm not saying I'm tactically brilliant or you'll learn a lot from me for two reasons. One, I am not tactically brilliant, and number two, I'm going to try and make this, as I said, as short as possible. Now, just to very quickly go over this, you can see I've got 3 tanks, 2 tanks over here and 1 tank down here, and some infantry. This looks like it's a mortar team and a bazooka team. So let's just have a quick go over the map as well. So it looks like we've got a small farm here. Now usually the enemy will be have the same kind of setup area, this purple area here, on the opposing side. So they'll be along the back there. Now if we can just go down to ground level, and I'm using the middle mouse button to do this. Gives you an idea of the terrain layout. These sort of games, the graphics may not look overly impressive, but it's the gameplay that's important. It's the attempt at realism with the units. So distance is an important aspect. Do not expect to be able to get gun to gun with units and start shooting. The tanks will, I would expect, to be able to shoot right across the distance, certainly from the mortars. Okay, now let's just quickly go over some of the controls here. You've got the control panel down here. As you can see, this is the movement tab. This is the combat tab, special, and admin. Now just go back quickly to movement. Move is basically just a walk. Quick means they'll jog along and try and be aware of what's going on around them. Fast means they'll run as quickly as possible to the destination you've asked them to go, and they'll pretty much ignore what's going on, and you're likely to get a lot of casualties if they come under fire. Plus also it will tire them out, which can affect morale. Slow means they'll basically get down on their bellies for infantry and will crawl along. For vehicles, they will move slowly. Hunt means they'll move forward cautiously, a little bit slower than move, but try and be aware of their surroundings, and they will hit the dirt or find cover if they come under fire or spot the enemy. Very quickly I'll do this. Combat. Target means target a specific place or enemy unit. Target light means the same as target but only use light weapons. Target arc means you can actually create an arc of fire, so you could use it to set up things like ambushes. Clear target, it means get rid of the target and go back to fire at will. Face means when you've completed your move, face in this direction. That can be quite important. Target smoke means fire smoke. As you see, I've got the mortar team selected and I've got target smoke available. Special, deploy weapon. If the weapon's not deployed, that's for mortars and heavy machine gun. Pause means pause 5 seconds. Hide means they'll try and hide themselves, make themselves as small as possible, or hide behind walls, etc. Dismount means come off vehicles. Pop smoke, they'll pop smoke around themselves. Acquire, they'll try and pick up spare ammunition and weapons that are lying around. Admin, if you've got something like a rifle squad that can be split into assault teams, anti-tank teams, etc., then you'll see the various options in here. So not all of the options available in the game appear all the time in here, and sometimes you do have them essentially grayed out if you can't use it at that time. So we've got our guys pretty much spread out here, and the building seems to be the most obvious thing to go for. And what I'm thinking is actually using this wooded area here to set up my mortar team and spotter. I've got 2 mortar teams, haven't I? So anyway, what we'll do is, as you can see, I double clicked on the section HQ and all of the guys were selected. And what I'm going to simply do is go to move, press move. I'm still in the setup phase. As you can see, it's only moved 2 across, and that's because it couldn't find room to move the other guys in such a small area. It can be a little bit finicky like that. Let's just bring these guys across. And actually, I think I'm going to have my bazooka team try and what's the best place? Actually, yeah, I'll have them over here and try and sneak into that wooded area there. So I'm trying to do this quickly, but also I'm naturally reluctant to look like a total numpty. Now I'm going to keep all my tanks basically together. Let's change the facing of that. As you can see, turned quite nicely. Okay, so I'm still in the setup phase, so I can issue the first set of commands. And what I'll do is I'll right click, roll backwards, middle mouse back as well. So this gives me a top down view of the map. Just want to see the guys there. And I want to keep them into command area, so I click on move after selecting the unit. I'm going to move them about there so that there is some tree cover for them, and then I hit the special and deploy weapon. Now down here you can see how long it's going to take. It's going to take 49 seconds, 36 seconds to pack up. So I'm going to do the same for these guys. I'm going to move them, but I'm going to move them a little bit over here and deploy weapon. Now this is my section team, so I'm going to use these to try and spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them here. Now they've got loads of time really, because it's going to take a while to set up, and then I'm going to have a little bit of better idea of the terrain. I'm going to have to crawl along there, so hopefully they will not be spotted. Famous last words. Okay, mortar ammo bearer. Now you need to keep your ammo bearers, and this is the same for machine gun guys, near the ones they are a member of. Otherwise they won't just feed the guys when they run out of ammunition. Now, he seems to be a sort of like a generic one, so I'll just move him to the back here, roughly between the two guys. Now the bazooka team, I'm going to have them jog here, and then sneak forward to that position. Now the computer randomly gave me these units, and it's a little disappointing that I don't have something like a rifle squad as well. But I mean, that's one of the advantages of this game, is that you've not only got the scenarios that you've been given, but you also have this random battle generator, which gives a lot of life to these games. Okay, what I'm going to do, tell this guy to move here, and then I'm going to start hunting up to that road there. Same for him. Now the platoon HQ, let's just move him over here. Excuse me, I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold. Now I'm going to use the pause command here. So I'm having these two guys moving off first, and what I'm going to say to him is to pause for 20 seconds and then move and hunt. So he's going to be slightly behind these guys, as you can see. Now there might be a little bit of an argument over movement between these two guys, so I'm going to tell this guy to pause for 10 seconds before he starts. So this is going to give this one a little bit of a head start. Let's just change his facing. Okay, let's get the ball rolling. As I said, I'm going to try and make this do this as quick as possible. So I don't expect to win at all, but you never know. So here we go. I'm doing this turn-based rather than real-time. So what happens now is the computer goes away and calculates what happens through my orders and the opponent's orders, and creates sort of a mini movie. So here we can see the first tank moving off. Now the second tank should, yep, there he goes after the pause. And my platoon HQ won't start moving for a couple of seconds longer. There he goes. See my troops are moving quite nicely. You can see my bazooka team running off to position, and already, I said this is a small map. You saw there that I've already spotted an enemy tank, and there are troops as well. You can see that it's a squad, but I can only make out one man. 2 squads, 3 squads of men, possibly. Yep. So they're having a little bit of a tussle. This happens sometimes with the AI. So what we're going to do, when it came to an end, I just clicked on the end turn button, and it's now allowing me to issue more orders. So both of these were sort of stop on the hunt command. So let's just move this guy forward slowly. There. I'm going to tell this guy to start moving up. And slowly. Let's cancel his order. And try and get him out of the way there. I'm happy with that. My troops here, they've not come to fire or anything, so I'm happy. But I saw that tank going over on this side, so hopefully they'll get down quite quickly. See, my troops are moving into position. So you see my command team. They're starting to sneak forward. They'll act as my spotters for the mortars. There's another team. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men, but usually there's about 10 men in those teams. Ricocheting into a weapon. Not too worried about that, but it looks like I've got a casualty in there. see here the morale, it says, for this tank is nervous. If we click on this guy, it says it's okay. So you need to be a little bit aware of that. So I'm going to cancel him here and just leave him there for a little while so that he gathers himself, so to speak. I missed this mortar ammo bearing team, so let's have them running fast there, because I don't want to get caught out by the tanks, which seem to be coming around the back there. Okay, and go. My guys seem to have been popping some smoke near themselves. This guy's still a bit nervous. Keep an eye on him. Yeah, looks like they're occupying the building. Hopefully next turn I'll start to hit this building. It looks like there's at least one guy there in a squad. Smoke coming down there. I know there's some guys in there, and I want to, just in case they've got an anti-tank team, avoid getting too close. Okay, done. You can see here the icon here for artillery, etc. So we'll click on the first one, and we're going to give an area target. So we click on roughly the centre of where we want it to go. Yep, it did move slightly to one side. Does that. Okay, I think that's going to be big enough. And I'm going to go for medium length and confirm. You can see all the mission parameters that you've set up for this. Target is a 26 metre area, one gun I'm using, which is the one mortar, heavy, duration is going to be medium, general effect and immediate, and it looks like it's going to take probably a minute before they start really pounding the place. And you can see there's two lines, spotter lines. There's the section HQ line going there, and the fact that this mortar team is actually going to hit. Now I have got another mortar team. You can see this guy's now saying he's receiving. I'm going to do another area. Now, I don't think... Oh yes, I can see here, but we could see some... Here it can be a little bit fiddly. Go heavy, medium again. Confirmed. The accuracy can and does depend on their experience, I am led to believe. Let's check this guy. You can see it's now changed from nervous to cautious, so I think at the end of the next turn I'll move him up a little bit and bring this tank back. No sign of that tank that we saw going around the back there.
Roger. Request fire mission. Out.
Usually they'll put a few down just to give themselves a range before they start the main event, so to speak. Now these controls here you can use to rewind or forward. If you want to come to the end quickly of the turn, you can just press the turn button again. Oh, and he's spotted something possibly. No, he's gone back there. Okay, let's hit done. Let's try and keep this going quickly. Okay, I'm going to slowly move this guy forward. And I'm going to use the reverse command for a vehicle. Unfortunately, there's no sort of fallback command for infantry. Oh, and you can see the mortars are going in. Now you might notice, if I stay a little bit away, there does seem to be a time delay between the mortars exploding and you hearing them, and that is literally down to the fact that light travels faster than sound. If we are moving close, then when the mortars fire, you will hear them coming in straight away. Virtually, that went a little long. Looks like they're set up behind that wall.
Fire for effect. Out.
So I'm going to check on that tank before we say continue. Okay, so he still says he's cautious, but I'm happy with that. These two guys have come up. Let's just see what happens over the next turn. The thing is with these games is not to rush. But like I said, I am going to do this as quickly as possible to keep the video as short as possible. I'm going to have to redirect that
Fire for effect.
mortar fire. Some guys coming out. Oh, look at those. There you go. It's pause it. This might seem a little sick, but it's just to give you an idea. So we'll rewind slightly, press play. Here it comes.
Roger. Fire for effect.
Oh, right on the button. There is a certain level of, I'm really laying into them now with the mortar fire, of intelligence. So you can issue, the building just collapsed there. So you can issue orders and they will follow them as much as possible, but they, due to the circumstances, they may see opportunities or figure out reasons not to carry out your orders. So it's not a sort of tank rush game. I did see an enemy unit just over there, which was a bit so I think what I'll do, because this section here is basically just mortar guys. So how's this guy doing? He's still cautious, but he's decided to back off. But I think what we're going to do is we are going to tell him to move. I think actually we'll go behind here. Against those units there. So where are we on the mortar fire? That's okay. Actually, I want to redirect this. So go here, denied busy. So what you need to do is click on the spotter. And the difficulty is to know which one you're going to okay, so it's highlighted lighter, so we're going to tell him to cease fire.
Check fire!
For now.
Check fire!
And let's go.
Roger, check fire.
See some
Send a mission.
enemy forces running back there. Still pounding away, and there goes the other building. Tanks are coming through with fire. He won't stop immediately. But, pretty much demolished that building. It says he's shaking it, so he's more or less out of it. Get that done. It says they're rattled, so I'm not too bothered about them for the moment. Let's see what happens over here. Now I know if anybody's experienced in this game, they're probably screaming at the screen at this moment in time saying, why aren't you moving your other two tanks around here to support, because superior fire is the name of the game. But I'm almost begging to be destroyed, so to speak, to keep this video, as I said, short. Move up to this point, just in case he spots anyone. The guys over here haven't spotted anyone, so what I'll do is rather than just going straight ahead and moving round, I'll reverse him. Let's open up, so this is ordering the guy, because as you can see it's closed up at the moment. Make him spot someone, so we'll do that, and then the next turn we'll move round the side, see if he can see anybody, and likely to be the tank, I should imagine. As you can see, the guys commanders opened up the top. It can take several seconds for them to spot anybody, because they're looking for movement in the shrub. Whoop. Coming under some fire from somewhere. Looks like over here, could be here or back there. More like here. So it looks like a good place actually to maybe put mortar fire down, which we will now do. So I click on my guy rather than spit on him. And here. So we haven't run out of ammunition. Again, left click. Go again for medium. Medium,
Request
confirm.
fire. Over.
And the second one. Get an area target. Go slightly off, but overlap, I think. Medium. Medium.
Fire mission.
Confirm.
Over.
Okay. Don't know whether you saw that on the quality of the video, but the commander just then closed up the tank because he was coming under a lot of fire.
Roger. Request fire.
Request fire
Out.
mission.
It'd be nice if the enemy tank made an appearance now so he could get a shot off. And more fire. Was that fired at me, or was it my guys doing some range shots? I was doing range shots. That might even have suppressed them a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is move this tank now. Turn it to reverse slightly. Okay, there you go. So now the tank is reversing. Mortar fire is starting to go down on that location. I don't know whether the AI has had the gumption to actually pull back from there.
Fire for effect. Out.
I was way off the mark. Maybe they spotted something out there. Or maybe the guys just got very poor eyesight or knocked the stovepipe slightly. Should have really moved him further over here in case there's
Roger.
a squad
Fire
here
perfect.
with an anti-tank gun team. Don't want to give them the obvious advantage of being able to just close in on me tightly. I'll cancel this. So to cancel movement orders, you just hit backspace as many times as you want. And, we'll do a move command. Sorry. Keep moving a little bit faster, and you go. And this is a problem I had. There's a bit of tunnel vision going on for the last couple of moves because I've not spotted if my other guys might be in trouble. Two tanks are okay. I think I'm going to sweep them forward on the next turn. I'm not going to move my bazooka team anywhere because if they come under fire, there's only two guys and they are going to be toast. So it's a little bit disadvantaged because of the terrain. I couldn't show the selection to go here or run them into this wooded area here. They might have spotted the tank coming around. We'll see where it is hopefully in a few seconds. Mortar fire coming down quite nicely. forgot about those other two tanks, moving them up. Dust and smoke there as well, the explosions make my tank a bit difficult to spot any that might be scrouched down. What's that? Any that survived? Just before we go on, I'll just quickly click on this menus option, which I haven't gone over. You've got the basic things like save, means I can save at this point in battle if I want to go off and do something else. Useful for very big battles because they can take a long time. Conditions gives you kind of the current weather conditions at the moment, which can affect things like mortar fire. Briefing, you can go back and look at the briefing. Ceasefire against the computer. If I hit the ceasefire, it will immediately agree to one. But if you're online, you might want to try and get a ceasefire if you looks like you're not going to win. Surrender, basically you're just going to surrender. Quit means you're going to quit out now. The other one, which I haven't mentioned just yet, hotkeys. Just click on, just click on that, and this gives you basically all the commands that you can use in game, including the second, toggling things like smoke, trees, camera shake, show landmarks, etc. So that could be quite useful just to have a quick look through and see what you might want to have set up or take out. So okay, you just click to the screen to remove it. And yeah, I said I was going to move those other two tanks, and I just remembered. Again, we're going to do a hunt manoeuvre. Into that point there, right click to deselect. And there, and go. Obviously there was a lot more units and a lot more going on. The calculation there would take a little bit longer. Interesting, isn't it? Because I would say he can look down here and there's no sign of a tank. Now, is the tank then there? The enemy tank might be just sitting there waiting for me to go a little bit forward. Equally, it could be lying back there. So I think what we'll do is we will bring these two tanks round. See, the mortar fire's ended. I'm not going to hit anyone anymore with mortar fire. The question is, should I go around the back there? Yeah, I think so. Go there, there, there. Same for him. Take him a little bit further onto the edge. Maybe a little bit further there. I'm trying to do this quickly. As I said before, my natural feelings are not to lose men. Oh, and they've spotted a... Oh, is that a Panzer Shrek or my guy shooting? Let's just quickly come back on this. Watch this again. This is the other advantage on using turn-based with this video. You can concentrate on one area and then say, oh, something else happened over there, and rewind and watch that close up as well. They've both stopped due to the hunt command. So I think we'll do a slow move command for them, going around the back there. And when they've cleared round over into this area, I'll start doing some mortar fire. So after the next turn, no matter where they're placed, I'll start mortar fire onto that area if I can spot there. Okay, done. I'm going to tell this guy to pause for 20 seconds. And then I'm going to slow move down to here. This guy, I'm going to just tell him to slow move, so there'll be a little bit of a stagger. See if he can spot down there. Yeah, I should be able to get some nice hits on there, but we're not going to do that, just set that going just yet. I'd almost like to move my bazooka team up there, but I'm not sure if there are enemy units in there or not. Oops. I should have opened him up really. Right, here it goes, moving up. Oh, bit of fire from me. You can see my tanks returning fire as well. How many guys can you spot? You can see 2. One looks like wounded. This area a short, sharp shock. And I've got there was a line of sight there, but that might be too far off, so I'll ignore that. That's basically because this small patch of woods is in the way. Don't want to use the word cops in case that's the wrong word for it. Now the other thing on these units, you click on them, you can see down here the amount of ammo they've got remaining, and that's the same for all of them. So I could click on one of these guys. Oh, there's the tank. And he's shooting. Let's pause that. to end. But let's just see. There he is. It's a Panzer IV. A bit further on than I was expecting. Oh, ricochet into wheels. +1 cautious. Armour spooling. And again, these guys are not going to be happy. They're legging it. Let's just give you a close-up of the action of when that went. See the turret turning. And you see the guys coming out. One dead. You saw him, looked like he was trying to give buddy aid to this guy. Buddy aid is something they automatically try and do if they've got a wounded comrade, but it doesn't mean the guy will return to the fight. It's not like sort of hiding behind a tree or anything and suddenly recovering from a stomach wound. I know it saves a lot of money on NHS, but now these guys are panicking, so they're just running like hell to try and get away. And they've gone out of sight. They might pick up sight of them in a moment or two, unless they've gone to ground. And being focused on that made me forget about these guys over here. This piece of wood. See, we spotted these, and there's at least a machine gunner down there. Some high explosive possibly, and there might be more men. So it's a whole squad, which tends to be about 10 men. So, oh yeah, I couldn't actually reach that with my mortars, could I? But I was going to do this piece of wood here. Okay, let's get into clear this area, basically. Oh, he's immobilised, so he can't do anything. But can we get into target? This area, yes. Now, he's a little bit too close. He might come under mortar fire, so I'm a bit reluctant to hit that area with mortar fire, so let's leave those alone. Let's go for it. Now I've ordered him to target, so he's going to use his heavy weapons as well. You can see he's got 47 high explosive shells. And as he shoots 46, the number goes down. And when they run out of ammunition, they run out of ammunition. So I'll let that go on for this turn and maybe the next turn, and I could then try and do that. Oh, looks like there was some troops here. Spotted. I won't bother going around because it's probably going to be that tank team. Check that area. Actually going quite well for me. I don't think I've actually taken any casualties. Get all of those stats at the end. Definitely saw it looked like that, the tank team down here. Yeah, he's running off the map. Tank crew. And he's gone. Oh, there's a command team. That we spotted in here, so I think that's going to come under mortar fire on the next turn. It says they're broken. Who's that? It's the tank crew again. They're both surrendered. Sensible chaps. Okay, I'm gonna... He's over there. Can I change the target to hit? No. At least get it as close as possible. Okay, area. Heavy, maximum.
Fire mission over.
Just let them have it. Area. Ooh. Don't want to do that because that might hit my bazooka team. I want to avoid casualties. Heavy, maximum,
fire
confirm.
Over.
See if we can take out that little mount house. Still doing this slight. Oh, looks like the ammunition went up on that
fire mission out.
tank. Let's just see that again.
Roger. West fire mission out.
Yep.
Request fire mission out.
Roger. Fire mission request.
Mortar
Out.
fire should be coming in quite soon. At least the range. Yeah, here they start. You can see this guy's got 2 high explosive left. That's not going to last long. So is he. These guys have got a few high explosives, so they'll be handing those over. Might be enough. He's going to drag this out to the end. A little bit off the mark.
Roger. Fire for effect.
He's still rattled yet. I think what I'll do is if he spots that there's nothing over here, I'll move this tank across here. We can see that command squad. It says they've broken. I thought I had that before. Thing is, if that's the end of it, why don't I get in the end screen? Ah. Just spotted another squad. Over here. So I think what we'll do is cancel this order. First. Target that. That's my other tank. Okay, let's do a slow turn first of all. Don't want to come under too much mortar fire. That's it. Mortars. Guy there. Just got anybody any units in there? Oh, looks like we might have been hit by a Panzer Shrek. Then let's just take that. Oh, yeah, coming out. Oh, no, there is enemy units in there. I saw that coming from in here. Not over just yet. So I suspect it's that's that team, but what we're going to do is we're going to my one remaining tank. to reverse out. And reverse there. Surrendered. One guy left. What's these guys have taken? Looks like the whole squad there. Doing a run for it. Don't know if you can just see him there. He's in the dirt. Still a guy there. Shit, he's... Come on, come on, come on. Traverse. Shell might do it. Oh, he surrendered. That's good for him. Tanker. More ammunition went up on that tank. And again. Fast forward this to the end, and I've got another turn, so we are going to move, there's no spotting there. Use the hunt command there, so he will stop as soon as he spots anything. Say he's not going to go through the trees, but my feeling is he'll go around the... no, he's going to go through the trees. Too much for him. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Straight through a tree and he's still there. But these games are more about the gameplay. As you saw earlier, there is some terrain deformation, but they don't have everything. Slowly move him. See where it goes red like that with a stripe, meaning he can't actually move. That point, move there. But when he does have a place that he can't move through, like on that line, he'll move round it to reach the destination. So let's just take a top-down view. What's going on? Taking his time to turn. It'll probably take 2 moves to do this. Back here that I can't see. It's a little bit cautious. But all 3 guys seem to be okay. Slowly means they'll get I should have opened his made him open up. Oh, he's going around the outside. Yeah, what did he do? Not what I wanted him to do. Oh, he spotted these guys here. Taking the action a little bit. That's the tank coming through. Hopefully this is the last of them. round. Taking a little bit longer than I'd hoped. He's getting very cautious now. Let's just hope he doesn't get bogged down anywhere. They do go bogged down. They usually do work themselves free, but it can take several seconds, if not longer. Lucky you chose a nice sunny day for this. So it's coming out. Turning. Woof. Looks like that was a Panzer Shrek, maybe. Let's just have a look at that piece of action. Train comes through. Starts to turn. So the reason why we can't see them is down to fog of war. We can only see enemy troops. So that might work.
Achtung, zurückbleiben!
These guys are taking a lot of fire. Yeah, as you can see, it says immobilised and they're a little bit upset. Seems to be the end of them. And virtually the end of my 3 tanks. 2 of them immobilised, 1 destroyed. Let's just bring it to the end here and still it wants to play. Yeah. Really, I've got nothing else to do but to move these guys up. Done. Okay, let's get them to quickly run over to here and then here. That's 1 team. Here. I'll hunt there. Off these guys go. Taking a bit of risk with these guys. I've got mortar fire coming. Is that my mortar fire? Looks like they're dropping smoke. That's nice of them. Put some smoke down for my guys without me ordering it. Oh, looks like I'm under some fire there. Excuse me. Oh yeah, there's third squad in there, and there's these guys still over here. Looks like my bazooka guys decided to join into the battle. He's oh, looks like I moved my guys too far forward. Three-man squad there. And that could be, well, it says they're broken. These guys are just rattled. Can I get him to target there? These three guys. Fire. Shaken. Come on, a little bit more. A bit more fire from my guys as well. Have I suffered any casualties? Yeah, looks like I've lost a man. I'm not happy about that. Now,
Check fire! Check fire! Check fire!
pick up this other guy. See, can I lay down some? This is the thing. It can be a bit awkward on. Big an area. A little bit further back than that. Let's try that again. Here, I always prefer area to point. Emergency maximum.
Request fire mission over.
See what I can do with that.
Roger, check fire.
So they push me around the whole map here. Those are still alive, but my tanks fire.
Roger, fire for effect.
Mortars. Going to let loose with any more. So next turn. Oh yes. We'll let it run for one more turn and see. Oh, that's a bad shot. does anything. If not, we'll just assault with our two mortar ammo bearer teams. Oh! The hell are you doing shooting at my men for? Idiots. Okay. Hunt. Quick. Then hunt. I think these guys are going to die. Okay, let's go. Got 3 mate in that team. They've stopped me because they came under fire, so they decided caution is the best opponent of valour. My other team is coming up, and as you can see they've now moved into hunt mode. They've spotted this guy, laying down some fire on him. It's good in a way because I should be able to move my other team up. To this side here, and we'll hunt in. Can I target with my? Let's just have some explosions in there. Might make him have second thoughts. He's got 5 HE, I think. Still can only see one guy. Can only see one source of fire. These 3 guys are okay so far. Oh, cross has popped up, which means he's at least wounded. Looks like he's dead. As my other team move up, hopefully that's going to be. Oh, looks like there are. Yeah, there's at least 2 other guys that have been spotted. Target. Let's quickly move there. Oops. Hunt. There's no fire coming out of that wooded area. I'll move the other team in next. It's my bazooka team shooting. Get him to cancel in case I get a friendly fire. Now they're moving in cautiously. stop that target. You see, my tank was suppressing him, but now he's coming under fire anymore. Bring that to an end. Okay, let's tell these guys to pause. Quick and then hunt these guys. To hunt. I forgot to tell him to cease fire. My guys are pinned at the moment. And the tanks started to suppress him. I've got mortar fire coming in from someone. Smoke though. Okay, let's tell him to. Can he actually put some fire down on this guy? Can indeed. Please crawl forward. The last minute. Where are these guys? My bazooka team, because my bazooka team isn't just a bazooka. You can see he's got a rifle as well. Looks like he's wounded and lost one guy. Oh, computer does this if it thinks that it's very close to who might win, so to speak, even though it doesn't look like it. It will let you carry on, because as you can see it's now gone red, 12. Well, wherever that team's gone in there, I've no idea. Surely it's going to finish soon. Let's just take it to the... panicking. Which means he's going to run. Forward. There's another guy there. Okay, there it is, finally the end. So this is the stats screen. You can see enemy casualties 600 points. They've got 69 points. The general stats are 26 men okay, 1 killed, 8 wounded. No tanks lost because if you remember they were mobilised. They've got 18 men okay, 41 men killed, 23 men wounded, 4 men missing, which are probably the guys that surrendered and 1 tank lost. Now what we can do is just review the map. Look. So we had those 2 guys there. We had a 4-man team in this area here as well still. That's why it didn't end. Platoon HQ still had 2 guys. So, there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry it was so long.